For joining us on the Millennial Mission YouTube channel. Like and subscribe for more. One of the most memorable rides that I had, I was a associate pastor at a church, and I took the kids home, and I was talking to this young man about how church had gone and stuff, and he told me that he had a friend that he had been fishing with that week that was just really difficult, would ask these difficult questions about the Lord, like, where does God come from? How can God not have a beginning and not have an end? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And what this kid told me just really changed my perspective. And so this kid said that he told his cousin, who was asking all these very difficult questions, look, if you're worried about all that, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get past it. And so he just asked this young man to have faith, and he was saved and accepted the Lord, right? And so oftentimes we want to answer everybody's questions, right? Like, what about God? Where is God? Like, how was the world created? And all of these very difficult questions that people come up with. But if we're not careful, we will be wasting time. And so what you and I have to do before we ever initiate the gospel process with people with difficult questions is we have to ask them, hey, look, if I answered your question and answered your doubts, would you accept the truth and believe? And if their answer is yes, then we can continue to help to answer their questions and share the gospel with them. But if the answer is no, what we have to realize is no amount of logic is going to help them. And what we have to do to be productive is to take a step back and begin to pray for them. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like if you build a house, you have to build the foundation first. And so what you and I have to do is we have to build that foundation by going to the Lord on their behalf, and the Lord can begin to lay their foundation on their heart so they'll believe. And then also during that time, as hard as it may be, what we have to do is we have to be friends with them, right? We have to say, look, we're not giving up on them, but we're not going there yet. And as we're praying for them, we also have to love them good, right? Great. So that means, hey, we go to lunch with them. Hey, we still talk to them. We still communicate with them. And as they see this example of Christ in our lives, and we pray that God would work in their hearts, all of a sudden, at the right time, we can see God work in their lives. But if we try to take a shortcut, if we try to jump the gun and skip the prayer part, and when they say that they wouldn't believe us no matter what we said, then we are truly wasting our time and need to go do something productive, which is praying for them, loving them, and that is what's going to make the difference. So make sure to choose the way that Jesus had and the mindset that he had in dealing with these situations, and we will see so much fruit.